bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
The top positions for the Freeport City Council were determined today as the chief and deputy chief councils for that district were elected. The process, which was initially postponed, was held at the administrator's office in the National Insurance Building. Italia Hall reports.
The local government officials for the City of Freeport Council coming together on Thursday morning to elect a chief and deputy chief councilor. However, before the chief and deputy councilor were elected, Councilor Bernard Grant, who was not in attendance at the official swearing-in ceremony on June 28th, was sworn in by Island Administrator Preston Cunningham.
He must be loved by all, because everyone was so willing to wait for the good councilor to be present before we proceed.
Then it was time for the big decision. The councilors met privately with the island administrator to elect the persons to sit at the helm of the Freeport City Council. Kendall Culmer was selected as the chief councilor. He says he's thankful for the opportunity to serve.
I might be the head, but we have all collectively vowed to work as a team. Everything will be a team effort. We've got each other's back. We're going to work as hard as we can to make the city of Freeport great, strengthening all of our communities. We went out with a mandate to serve the people, and that is our first order.
Meanwhile, selected as his deputy was Ernie Barr. Barr says as a former police officer, honesty and courage are important.
For far too long when it comes to integrity, and I must say I will try my best to keep us honest. So if you're not honest, I will ask you to step aside and let the honest persons take the forefront, because we going to work for the people. It's not about us, it's about the people in Freeport.
Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
Tomorrow will be celebrated as National Pride Day, and here in Grand Bahama, officials are preparing to honor the country ahead of its 44th anniversary of independence. 3 flag-raising ceremonies will be held. One of them will take place in 8 Mile Rock at the administrator's office. Administrator Brenda Colbrook says the event will be exciting.
We will get started at 8 a.m. on that morning, when we will have an hour of praise and worship prior to the commencement of our flag raising at 8:58. We will join in with the rest of the island for the island-wide singing of the national anthem. All of the public officers in West Grand Bahama and those persons who work in other private sector jobs have been invited to come out and join us.
Administrator for the East, Harvey Roberts, says that district is also preparing for a big celebration tomorrow at the administrator's complex.
We are happy to have confirmation that the President of the Senate, the Honorable Catherine Smith, will be our keynote address speaker for our event. And as East, West and Central are doing, we will also be singing the national anthem at 9 a.m. All systems are go. We are ready to make sure that this event goes off as planned.
The flag-raising ceremony in Freeport will be held at the Harold de Gregory Complex. And now it is time to ask the doctor.
This is Ask the Doctor. Welcome. During these hot summer months, I felt it was important to share some pertinent information about staying safe and healthy in the heat. Heat exhaustion is a real medical condition that can occur when someone is exposed to high temperatures, particularly when combined with high humidity and strenuous physical activity. Heat exhaustion is one of the 3 heat-related syndromes, with heat cramps being the mildest and heat stroke being the most severe. Symptoms include heavy sweating and a rapid pulse rate resulting from your body overheating. Without prompt treatment, heat exhaustion can lead to heat stroke, which is a life-threatening condition. Common precautions can help you avoid heat cramps, exhaustion, or heat stroke if you wear loose-fitting, lightweight, light-colored clothing, avoid sunburn, seek cool places, drink plenty of fluids, avoid alcoholic beverages, take extra precautions with certain medications, avoid hot spots, and let your body adjust to the heat. So if you or someone you know seems to be suffering from heat exhaustion or heat stroke, please seek treatment at an emergency room immediately. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. Ricardo Lightborn is up next with a check on sports.
Independent means many things to me. 44 years celebrated, July the 10th. The colors, Yeah, because, I love independence.
Independence means to me freedom for our people and having more like freedom of speech and freedom of mind. And just being one. It's a time when I feel that we should come together and be our brother's keeper, like how we were back then. Because now I think more people are straying away from being their brother's keeper. And I think around independence, that's that time we need to be more united because of the cause of what independence represents.
Very excited for independence, yes. I want to say to the Bahamas and those who are listening, happy independence and happy 44.